Hello, how are you? I want you to like this page and share it. This is real breaking news. How would you like to be able to invite your family members and friends to the house and not be in danger of contacting or getting the coronavirus? I think the answer would be yes. I got two special guests today that I'd like to introduce you to, something that I have purchased for myself and for my family. And is, would you please move over just a bit to your right, Liddy? Yes, thank you. Get centered. All right. Hello, how are you?
Wonderful.
I didn't say Lester. Lester, stay where you are. Liddy, how are you?
There it is. Well, actually, I am fabulous. And
All right, good.
understanding that today is a new day on the horizon.
Yes, it is. I know you're excited, and Lester called me, and he is excited as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to like this page and share it. Lester, yeah, you should have done that before we got on camera. You need to get better lighting, too. Ain't that it? Go get on camera, then go try and prep. Ain't that a trip? Okay, Lester, why were you excited when you called me this morning?
I was excited when I called you this morning because we have Active Pure technology that is literally changing the world, giving people a proactive way to eliminate COVID-2 SARS virus. Those are the two components that must be in someone's body to cause COVID-19. And within 3 minutes, in an FDA laboratory test, it indicates this Active Pure technology annihilates it down to 99.999% in 3 minutes. So
Okay.
let's, you know, I called you up and I said,
excuse me, I want you to be explicit. You say annihilate it. What is the it?
The it are the two things that cause COVID-19. So we get into the cause of the virus. It's not COVID-19 that's in the air. It's SARS, capital SCARS, CoV-2 are the things that must be in your body as it get past your nasal passages or past your throat, get in your body. And if you have a weakened immune system or some health compromised position, that causes COVID-19 in your body.
Okay.
So we eliminating the cause.
Okay, hold a minute. I want to go to the bottom line. So what does this technology do?
It kills it.
Okay, now Liddy.
It kills the cause.
Okay, let Lily take it to the next level, please. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to like this page and share it. How long ago did I buy the machine?
It's been about a month.
Yeah, and the reason I got it because my grandkids came over and I was afraid to come downstairs because young people can be carriers. My daughter, my baby daughter, Reverend Serena Travis, she got it from my granddaughter who played basketball, and somebody on the basketball team had it. Even though my granddaughter, she's asymptomatic, so she doesn't have the symptoms, but after a short while, my daughter, she couldn't smell and she couldn't taste, nor my son-in-law. And so they've been dealing with it for 2 weeks. Okay, Liddy, I'd like for you to talk to us about this technology and how it can benefit people, and also give people the opportunity to have family members and friends over and don't have to worry about being affected or infected by COVID-19.
Les, it is an honor and privilege to be on this call with all of you and your guests, and knowing that as one, we coexist on the planet. And I love to say that because we can impact it, but there's ways that in nature that we can know that things are safe, could we say, but we know that indoors that we don't have as much control over that because the nature itself, the sun, the lightning, the wind and the rain are not indoors, it's outdoors. And so this technology mimics nature. And the beauty of it is that's natural. Disinfectants are unnatural. And that's quaternary ammonium. And a lot of people are talking about quats these days because we're putting all these toxins inside of the environment that come back to haunt us internally. So we have an in environment, and then we have an environment. What goes on out here becomes a part of what goes in your body. And so that means in every breath that you take, 3,000 on the low side to 4,077 gallons of air every day becomes a part of what we take in to our environment. We breathe in 79% nitrogen, 0.04% carbon dioxide, and 21% oxygen. Hang on, I'm about to give you a statistic.
No. This is too long. No,
okay.
You have lost 90% of my audience. Here's what I'm asking you.
I'm going to give you what goes on.
Listen to me, please.
Sure.
Okay. The best speakers make the fewest words go the farthest. Tell people what this technology does. They don't need to have a science class. Tell them when they buy this machine, what happens when somebody comes through their door. That's what they want to know.
Okay. It takes, I'm going to say, sends out a negative ion and sends out positive ions into the air. The negatives go and trap the positive static in the environment. That's from your electricity, everything, your computers, everything, and grabs that and drops it out of the air, out of the zone. And then all the positive ions that are going out, they go and grab the negatives and drops that. If there's nothing left in the environment, these two ions find each other and they drop out. So it brings all of the pathogens dropping to the surface. Step number one. Step number two, it produces a hydroxyl molecules or plasma as it does out in nature. And that penetrates the film, the membrane of pathogens. And it pierces the biofilm of the pathogen. So it goes from a living to a dead to nullified. I'm going to give you an example. Mold in my father's house. It was called, here's what's going on. Black mold, 2,850 parts. And what was going on, he got the machine 36 hours later, retesting, and it's 149. Well, what happened? It went from living to dead to nullified, black to gray to wipe away. That's health.
Okay, so once again, using plain language,
sure.
When you buy this box and you turn it on, within how long a time is it now? Because this is the new breakthrough technology, and why the government and everybody and their brother are calling you about it. What does it do when you bring it in your house and you turn it on? How long does it take to permeate the air in your house to kill the coronavirus? And if somebody comes in the house and they have the coronavirus on their shoes, on their clothes, in their nostrils, or have it, period, tell people what impact having this box in their house will do, the thing that I have in my house.
Wonderful question. As always. Here's what happens.
If you just say it kills it, that'll be fine.
Okay, plug it in.
I don't know what ions are. I don't need to. Yeah, I just need to know what people want to know. Will it kill it? Is my life in danger? If my family comes over and I have the machine running in the house and somebody has the coronavirus, what will happen to the virus when it hits the air in my house?
Okay. Immediately, you plug the machine into an outlet. It begins to drop the particulates. Boom, out of your breathing zone. You have clean breathing zone. No fear of what is floating in the air. And it penetrates a 3,000 square foot home, and air moves fast. So it's sort of like popping popcorn in the kitchen. How long does it take to get to the bedroom? You can smell it pretty quick. So think that's how fast it moves. And then the news that just was released yesterday is that it seeks and destroys the SARS-CoV-2 in the air in 3 minutes. So let's say somebody sneezes, Les, and let's say that somebody walks in your home. Mm-hmm. In 3 minutes, it's on point, laser on point. It is actually penetrating that biofilm and destroying it. So from a living to a dead to being nullified, evaporation, let's call it. You have a clean environment. You have safety. You have nature working in your favor.
So this technology, who recognizes the validity of it and vouches for it? What certifications has this technology received?
So I have assigned NASA. So I'm going to try to keep it real simple. So thanks, Les. NASA actually had some issues going on in the satellite shuttles. And what was going on in the satellite shuttles is that they were trying to grow potatoes. And they saw that the aerosols that come out of our breath when we speak is a natural aerosol, but it can become a contaminant. And subsequently, the potatoes died because of coughing, sneezing, speaking by the astronauts. And so they created a technology, started looking at nature, and saw that there was a way to mimic nature. So the technology came from NASA's research and science. Mm-hmm. So the man that had the vision about, wow, this could become a element, a component in an air purification system, unlike anything in the market. They developed this thing starting in 2010. And in 2017, it became inducted into the NASA Hall of Fame.
Okay. So, now I want to get this point. There's a guy that's part of the organization. He went down to Florida at this church where the pastor was handcuffed in the church before the congregation because they told him not to have services. And he has bought the machine for his services. And it's clear that when you have this machine in your facility, in your business, or in your house, you're not in danger of getting the coronavirus. Am I clear on that?
You're very clear. On point. The founder right now of the technology is with that pastor as of yesterday, and they are bringing into their whole entire community, and they're going to host an event to teach people about a simple solution to address major problems.
Okay, those of you that are listening, I want you to go to vollara.com/Les Brown, VOLLARA.com/Les Brown, and you can read more about the technology. Because when y'all start talking to me about it, you didn't have to give me no long explanation. When you told me that when someone comes in the house, if they have the virus on their clothes, in their nose, in their mouth, in their ears, or their eyes, that it will kill it, on their shoes. And so I now have a coronavirus-free zone. Am I correct on that, Lester?
Yes, sir, you do.
All right, yeah. Is it in nursing homes? Is it in hospitals? Where is it now? I understand that since this upgrade in terms of how fast, when I first got it, it took an hour to fill up the house for 3,000 square feet. But now, how long does it take?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay, good. So those of you that would like to get in-depth information on this and also order this, go to vollara.com/Les Brown. And so tell me, why did NASA approve this?
NASA was already using it, and they saw that the engineers took it to a new level. So only 75 companies have ever been inducted into NASA's space program, and it was their technology, but it was advanced. So the trademark, the word is active pure, not passive, but active. It means it's on point 24/7. Turn it on, leave it run for the rest of your life.
I notice my air is fresher. It smells better. But I want to ask you this, and somebody has asked this question: what's the downside? What's the negative effect of this box? This box that kills the coronavirus?
That when it's dirty, you have to clean it, and that means take a vacuum cleaner out and a Phillips screwdriver and remove the back panel and vacuum it. And you have to just lightly vacuum the inside. And then every 2.5 years, you replace the patented honeycomb matrix module. And that costs about $70, $80.
Okay, all of you can see on the screen under Liddy's name, VOLLARA.com/Les Brown. And the reason that I got this for myself, as you can imagine, I have a limited number of people coming to my house because I'm 75. And my goal is not to be dealing with and dancing with Corona or Rona or whosoever it is. And I also send it to my daughter, who's been diagnosed as positive, and my son-in-law and my 2 granddaughters to keep their air pure. And I'm getting it out to all of my other family members and encouraging all of you to go and check it out for yourself. Now, so you're saying that when people, so a family could chip in and get it for themselves, the box, and they bring it and have it in their house, and people, family members and friends can come to the house and not have a fear of catching the coronavirus. Am I correct on that, Liddy?
Exactly. Les actually said this one day. It's become my best friend. And you know, some people have dogs as best friends, but the pets love this even as much as people. And so do plants in your home. And so everything is about living, right? So, but yeah, take it. It weighs 7 pounds, 6 ounces. You plug it in. There's nothing. It's not an induct system. It's an insert machine. And it's very classy. It is, I like to call it the Lamborghini. It is actually classy, but it tells you when to clean it. And then you just push a reset button and it clicks. You hold it for 3 seconds and you're ready to go again. It's that simple. You can actually put it on your bed to destroy the dust mites on your pillows and your mattress. When you do a little bit of Google search on Zoom, oh my, it cleans your ductwork. I happen to work with a lot of people with allergies, Les, and they have to have their ductwork clean. And that's $450 a quarter minimum, depending on the size of the home. So if you do the math, this thing is worth millions of dollars to your health.
Yeah. First of all, you said that it saves plants. Love it. Well, I've never had a funeral for a plant.
No.
Oh God, excuse me.
I know.
I'm talking about my family. I'm talking about me, my brothers and my sisters, my children, my grandchildren, my 4 great-grandsons. Let me see what questions. Those of you that have some questions, let me see what is this saying here. Let's see, and people can also become a distributor with this. They can get that information on my website. Am I correct?
Yes, they can.
Got it. How many square feet does it cover for a house? 3,000 square feet?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. What other questions, those of you in the audience? Is it safe for pet birds?
They love it. Love it.
You say the birds love it. That was not the question. That's the answer to some question. But I'm asking you, will the birds live or will they die?
All creatures coexist.
Yeah,
and that's why I did say something about plants. Because
somebody just said
plants are dying, the people are dying.
Okay, you can search it. Go to Vollara, VOLLARA.com/Les Brown. Did you find it? Vollara, VOLLARA.com/Les Brown. I've had it for a month, and the air in the house feel good. Is this machine available in hospitals? Can it be used in hospitals?
Well, here's the good news. The hospitals are so curious about it right now that the Cleveland Hospital, that is the #1 heart hospital in the world, is taking on a 2-year study. It's already signed, contracted, and it's going to be with 86,000 heart patients that are going to go into surgery. They're going to put 43,000 into a room with this technology and 43,000 without it. Right now, here's what's going to happen. So I'm going to say this, get ready. They wouldn't do this if it didn't already have some FDA listing and approvals on MRSA, Staph, Staphylococcus, RNA virus, DNA viruses, all that work's done. They're taking it on because they know that this stuff costs the hospital and costs life. I'm going to say for 40 years of my being in the wellness arena and working with people and giving them an opportunity to take control of their own destiny, every breath counts. And it's the shortcut, right, to health.
Yes. Liddy, I have a friend, a squirrel named Tyrone. Is it good for Tyrone? I mean, will he be able to breathe well and don't have to worry about the coronavirus? Somebody asked that question.
Okay. I'm going to say this. It doesn't matter if it's a pet, people, or plants. They all destroy it for all of us.
Okay, now there's something else that you have that I'm getting for my granddaughters today, and I want you to send it overnight for my 15 grandchildren. You have something that one can wear around their neck so that if anybody come within 5 feet of them or 3 feet of them and they have the coronavirus, it will kill the virus. Am I correct?
Yes. Here we go.
How many feet? How many feet?
All right, that's in your breathing zone. So
yes.
Hold out your arm and drop your hand, and that's your zone. This is bipolar ionization. It drops the particulates, the plus and minus. Teach your kids to put a plus and minus on their hands, and it grabs that stuff and drops it out. That's this.
So, okay, I want
invisible
you to
mask.
explain what this machine does in layman's language, not about the plus and the minuses. I'll tell them what happens when they wear this around the neck. What protection does it provide?
It's called the invisible mask because it drops all the particles that are going to invade you internally to be gone.
How many feet does it give you protection?
Well, they call it your breathing zone. I think of it like an umbrella.
Yes, how far
around
is that?
you. So let's call it.
Is that 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet? How far is that?
Let's call it 2 to 3 feet would be a safe zone to help people understand. Yes.
Okay, got it. All right. And so they wear that around their neck, and somebody come within that 2 or 3 feet and violate that zone. If they have it on their clothes, in their mouth, their nose, their nostrils, their hair, it will kill the coronavirus. And this is something that you wear around your neck. So if you go out into a restaurant and now people are eating outside and wear this around your neck, it gives you protection for your space. Am I correct?
Yes, it drops that stuff, call it stuff, out of your breathing zone.
Les, let me give you a scenario. Imagine this, Les. Imagine this. You got the unit that you have in every house. The children get ready to go to school. They walk out of the house with the unit that we're talking about now around their neck. They get on the bus to come to school. We have another unit called the Fresh Air Mobile that has the same ActiPure technology on the bus. It covers 500 square feet. They protect it en route. They get off of the bus with that unit on their neck. They walk into the school. Hopefully we'll get to the school and have them to buy this for every classroom. That's our goal. But suppose we haven't done that at the school that this child is going to, your grandchildren.
Yes.
So they have this on their neck. They walk into the classroom, and there's a little clip on the back that lets it stand up. They put that on their desk. Hold it up again, Liddy. It's a stand. They set that on their desk that protects their personal space while they're in class.
Wow. Okay, so if my granddaughter or if I went into a restaurant, I don't have to wear a mask?
Well, you don't have to, but they might not let you in if you don't.
Okay, so you're saying to me it will give me protection even if I don't have a mask on because it kills the virus within a certain circumference of me.
Don't let Liddy start talking about the negative impact of wearing a mask. Stop saying mask because you're going to send her on a tangent and she's going to explain the negative impacts of wearing a mask. We don't want to go there because she's a scientist. You just said, if you say mask one more time, she's going to go into a litany of scientific evidence that share with you the negative impacts of wearing. She doesn't wear one.
Okay, first of all, Liddy, tell us about your background, please.
Well, I do symptomology profiling.
What is symptomology profiling? What is that?
Your symptoms tell you what's really going on. So I am not a phlebotomist. I don't draw blood. I ask you what's going on, and it tells me what's happening inside of your body. So it's called, when you have arthritis, you have symptoms. When you have diabetes, you have symptoms. I don't have to ask you if you have diabetes. I don't have to ask you if you have arthritis. I know if it is so because your symptoms already are in place. So, done. I do symptomology profiling. I can ask the questions, what's going on, and I know what to do from a natural perspective, how to help your body abort and sort so that you win.
Okay, explain to me what Lester just alluded to, and I apologize for interrupting you because I know people's attention spans are short. Which is safer, having this around your neck or wearing a mask? You say you don't wear a mask, so how do you prevent yourself from getting the coronavirus? Giuliani didn't wear a mask, he just got out the hospital. Trump didn't wear a mask, or his wife, or his son, and they were infected. So what is it that prevents you from getting the coronavirus?
You've got to take it out of your breathing zone. You have to be proactive. I'm being proactive. We're teaching you how to be proactive today. And you can be reactive, but you've got to be proactive.
This device that you wear around your neck is more impactful in protecting you than wearing a mask? Tell me why. Yeah, tell me about the mask, the issues you have with the mask.
Well, just briefly, I'm going to go back to how I started this call. 21% oxygen intake, 0.04 carbon dioxide, and 79% nitrogen. When you exhale, that's inhale, your lungs go to work, elements clean up the blood, and you exhale, write this down, 16% oxygen and 4% carbon dioxide, and 79% nitrogen stays the same. The carbon dioxide that went in and what comes out is 100-fold. 100-fold. And carbon dioxide is toxic to us. And your body aborts everything that's toxic within you. If you trap it inside of your space, you don't have enough oxygen intake and you're taking in higher levels of carbon dioxide. And the answer is in the word, die. And oxidization.
Well, wait a minute, hold a minute. First of all, let's be responsible. Is it not in the data of the World Health Organization and the CDC that it's safe? Would you agree to wear the mask, particularly if you don't have that device that you now have. A mask is better than nothing. Would you agree?
I'm going to show you something right here. CDC.
Yes. What does that say?
Hierarchy of controls. The first thing it says, elimination. Physically remove the hazard. Okay, I'm going to show you the chart. It says most effective is elimination.
So what do they mean by that?
Thank you for asking. Okay, now I'm going to show you the bottom. PPE. That's your mask. Where is it on the chart? Least effective.
What?
You asked.
What?
You asked.
I told you not to go there.
The least effective?
Yes.
The PPE that I have a truckload of in my house?
The least effective. That's from CDC.
See, there's so many mixed conversations out here from the World
Look at the
Health
website.
Organization, from the CDC.
www.cdc.gov. I've done my homework.
You said if we go to cdc.org, it will say that the PPE is the least effective?
Yeah, go Google it.
Oh my God. Well, okay, what is this one I have here? Which one is that I have here? Can you see it?
It's the blue, it's the blue one, light blue one, or is it a 95?
This is white. This is white.
Doesn't matter.
Huh?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It's a
You think this is the least effective that I have here? Well, at least for the past month, I got protection because I have the box in the house.
That's right. Good choice. Be
You're
proactive.
a wise man, Les. Our God is looking out for you. You're blessed and highly favored, too anointed to be disappointed. God's got a reason for you to stay here.
Man, this is
Wake up. Awareness.
this is why the numbers are soaring so high, because they're telling us to do things to protect us, and they're lying. They don't know.
They do know. Yeah, but they're lying because that's from the CDC that's telling you to wear the mask. That's the best they got. We're trying to change that.
So they're not lying. They're telling you what they know with the limited information that they know, and that's the best they have is the mask. Well, first of all,
We've been hoodwinked.
I want to say to
Bamboozled.
both of you, thank you, thank you, thank you, the name of Jesus, Yahweh, Allah, Melchizedek. Let me tell you something, but I didn't give you no resistance. I bought it. Am I
I
correct?
called Les and he said, bring it over here.
Bring it over here. Oh my
He said, wisdom.
Is air pollution, what's it, in air pollution damaging
Our health now.
health now? Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to go to Vollara. How I'm pronouncing, let me make sure I can read it right and pronounce it right. I already have the machine myself. Vollara, am I pronouncing it right?
Yes, sir. Valara.com/Les Brown. Let me give some instructions, Les. When you go there, there's a category on air. If you click that, and then you go to the product and click more information. More information will explain the technology. It'll give a brief description when you just go to the product. But if you want to get in-depth information, click more information, and it'll take you to a further description of what the product does.
You know what?
Les, I have a thought for all of your guests, and that is that they can actually receive all the white papers and a letter that really that can be summarized. Take a look at the research and science, the videos. And so it could be a very one simple email. Maybe that's another way to reach your masses. And so if we could get you, how does this equipment work? A white papers on the products. They can read it. And the most scientific mind is game on. They know that this is not just somebody's, I got something to filter out something. This is taking care of the sub-micro components that are destroying us.
So I can customize a letter from the founder of the technology that explains everything, including the scientific links, with your name and address on the bottom. You can get it to your clientele so that they can have the scientific facts. We can educate them with the science, not with the testimony, with the science. And I can email that to you if you have an email for your.
Okay, I'd like for people to go and check it out for themselves to Vollara, VOLLA.com/Les Brown. And if you'd like to become a distributor, there's information for that as well. Am I correct?
Yes, they go over to the right. It says buy or become a buy or join. If they want to buy the product, they just fill out the information about. If they want to join, are you ready for how much it costs to join to be a manufacturer's rep?
How much does it cost?
$0.
How much?
Zero. We're not trying to make money on people signing up. We're trying to find agents of change that help us get this message out so we can literally save lives. The life you save may be your own. How much does it cost, Les?
First of all, what you just said about the mask has blown me away. That you showed me that chart. That's a jaw dropper.
I told you not to go there.
Yeah, you told me not to go there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Liddy and Lester Carter that I've known forever. And this machine, what it does is in a 3,000 foot circumference, it makes your house or your office or your business corona free. If somebody's been outside or exposed to other people, when they come into your house, that when they step in, explain again what happens, Lester.
It annihilates not only coronavirus, any contamination that will make you sick in 3 minutes. In other words, Les, your house is now a sanctuary.
Living.
Well, only the Holy of Holies can come. Holy, and then the Holy of Holies. In the room upstairs that you're in right now, that's the upper room. By the time they walk in your house and get up there, they clean.
So my grandchildren now that I have waved from them at them from the 3rd floor, they can come up now. And by the time they get up the steps, the coronavirus, if they have it on their clothes, if they have it, whatever the symptoms they have, the virus is killed and they can't give it to me.
Right.
That's a joy.
They have it on their hands and they touch your doorknob and they close the door behind them. See, it's not just the air, it's also the surfaces. You got to clean both the air and the surfaces. You feel me? Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Yes, you said it kills it in the air, on the surfaces, any deliveries that you get, like I just got something from Amazon.
Yes. If you get something from Amazon and it's contaminated, by the time when you bring it in your house and set it down, in 3 minutes, whatever was on there, it don't have to be, let's talk about the common flu. Let's talk about strep throat. Les, you talk for a living. Do you want to get strep throat?
No.
Okay, you cover. A common cold. The flu. E. coli. It doesn't matter if it's damaging to you We're going to kill it. Would you like for us to kill anything that's threatening your health?
Without question. How old is this technology?
It was 3 years, $2 million taken from the NASA plasma technology to Active Pure. $2 million over a 3-year period. And the company started out in March developing Vollara as a subsidiary of a 90-year-old direct sales company named Aeris, A-E-R-U-S, that's number 39 in direct sales. This is not a small undertaking. Then they spent millions of dollars to do these testing. This testing is not to do testing with FDA compliant laboratories. That's not a cheap endeavor. So there's a lot of money behind this. So in March, they started launching it. They did a market study to say, what's the market value of this product, Aaron Surface Pro Plus that you got in your house? It came back, let's say, $2,500. Now, in March, we know that we're in a pandemic. When they doing the research, there was no pandemic. So they manufactured, was it 50,000 units, Liddy? 25,000 units. They say this gonna last us for 2020. A week later, they were all sold. The manufacturing in Virginia, this is U.S. made, by the way. The manufacturer in Virginia, our 500,000 manufacturing plant, went from one shift to 24/7. That wasn't enough. So now parts all around the world are being manufactured, shipped into Virginia, where they assemble them, put them through a rigorous test, 30-day 100% money back guarantee, and a 3-year warranty. Nobody's ever returned one.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you right now, if you want to be able to feel safe in your home or feel safe when you go out, you want to have family members and friends come over, go to Vollara.com/Les Brown, VOLLARA, and there's a financial opportunity as well, and it's $0 to sign up to become one of their distributors. So, and to protect your own space when you go out in public, and so you don't have to be nervous when you get on an elevator. I was at Emory Hospital, and they only allow 4 people to come on the elevator. So you're saying that if I'm the 4th person or the 2nd person and I have this around my neck, I don't have to worry about who was on that elevator before me or the breathing of the people that's on the elevator with me at that time.
Yes, sir.
You're protecting them and you.
If they were in your space, not only you protecting yourself, you protecting them too.
Wow.
That's love.
That's love. That's real. Love. That's real. Okay, and that.
Can I tell you one thing? 2 things. Yeah. In closing, how many for time? This lady, Lily Flom, when I met her, I was taking 9 prescription drugs for type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol. The type 2 diabetes had developed into neuropathy in my right foot. I was hanging out with Dr. Breakthrough, and I used to take a little martial arts. So I'm sleeping at night. I imagine someone is attacking me, and I make a karate kick so hard I hit the wall next to the bed. That right foot swole up. I had the bruises underneath my toes. I had already got a couple of products that Liddy recommended to me. I did something. It must have been God, because I'm not that smart. I invited her to dinner in Marietta, and I telling her this story. She said, "Take off your shoes." She saw this, and she said, "Add this one thing to what you're doing," which I did. 30 days later, I'm at the pedicure. I'm getting a pedicure at the nail salon, and I look down. All of that swelling all of that darkness under my toenails was gone. I got before and after picture. Neuropathy will kill you. I have a 42-year-old nephew in Chicago that died from neuropathy this year. Are you listening to me, Les?
Mm-hmm.
I have another friend that's a preacher at the Maywood Church of Christ. This is going to mess you up, Les, who has prostate cancer. Listen to me carefully, Les. He had his prostate removed. In his checkups to the doctor, his PSA was still going up. And they told him, sir, if this continues, we're going to have to go to the next level with your treatment. And he didn't want to go to that next level. I got this lady on the phone with him. She recommended some regimens to him. When he went back to the doctor, his PSA was 0.01. Are you listening to me, Les?
Mm-hmm. That's impressive. That's where mine is now, thank God.
0.01.
Liddy, your reputation precedes you. But I want people to know, you as the scientist, and Lester Carter, he called me so excited, so fired up, that I said, I want the machine, just bring it. I want the machine now, bring it over. And my daughter, Reverend Serena Brown Travis in Columbus, they received theirs yesterday for my daughter, my son-in-law, and my 2 granddaughters. And I'm getting it out to the rest. I'm getting out for all of my grandchildren, and also the homes of my 4 great-grandsons, and for all my children. I'm encouraging everyone, whether you're having a family gathering or not, do your research, go online, and you can go, and I have a website. This is it, Vollara, Vollara, V-O-L-L-A-R-A, Vollara.com/Les Brown. You can, on a business side, you can become a distributor. On the healing side, you can have peace in the home, in your home, when people come over, that you don't have to worry about getting the virus. And it kills the virus if it's on your clothes, if the person, what if they're asymptomatic?
If they're asymptomatic, but they are breathing, the younger people that are coming from college that are asymptomatic into the parents' home, they still spreading it.
That's true, because a friend of mine named Eric, when his daughter came home from the University of Miami, she was asymptomatic. She infected him, and he was almost out of here.
But imagine when they go back to college, they have the Fresh Air Mobile, which is about the size of a radar detector. It covers 500 square feet, which is about the size of most dormitory rooms.
The thing that you wear around your neck?
No, sir. There's another product that's called the Fresh Air Mobile. Fresh Air Personal. There's another product called the Fresh Air Mobile that you can put in your vehicle. Uber drivers need them. Lyft drivers need them. Buses need them.
If you need them, if you got people in your car.
Yes, sir. If you're getting people coming, you're driving people to the store, the grocery shop, you need this unit in your car. It cleans the air and the surfaces. Now, here's the flexibility, Les. It fits in your cigarette lighter, but it also has an adapter. When you know, one of the nastiest places you can stay in is in the hotel room. So you take it out, you take it into the hotel room, and you plug it into the electrical outlet. And the same thing it's doing in your house, it does in the hotel room. The nastiest thing in the hotel room is the TV remote.
Wow.
But get back to the college kids. They take this back. What a Christmas gift for all the college kids that go back to the dormitory with a Fresh Air Mobile. Mobile means it goes in the car. It's mobile. But you can take it out the car. It covers, instead of 3,000 square feet, it covers 500 square feet. Lydia's trying to show you the test results. We did this test All this stuff we're saying is scientifically proven. We're dealing with science here, not testimony. The signs indicate that it takes that contamination that's in the hotel room, and this, in this case, in the dormitory.
Hey, Lily, I want you to convert those to a slide presentation. I'm going to do another presentation on
Already
this. Put those slides up. Send it to me on my email. Wow. This is very, very informative.
Life-saving. Say life-saving, Les.
Life-saving.
You're not scared, are you?
No, I'm not scared because I have it in the house. I let the record show. When you told me about it, I said, bring it over. I'm not trying to get the Rona. No, I'm 75, overcoming high blood pressure, diabetes. I know if I went to the hospital and I got the complexion of rejection, there's a roll flat top over there. The one with the kid that play hairstyle from House Party. Roll him over there. He ain't got that much longer anyhow. Okay, I want to thank Liddy and Lester. Thank you so much. I encourage all of you, if you want to save yourself and your family, I encourage you.
From this untoward generation.
Yes, and this has been recognized and given credibility by NASA. It has the NASA certification.
Yes, yes, sir.
All right.
That's in the NASA Hall of Fame.
NASA Hall of Fame.
30 years, there's only 75 products. One is like the GPS, the satellite dish, and now we got active fuel.
Got it. Okay, it's Vollara, V-O-L-L-A-R-A, Vollara. All right, Vollara.com/Les Brown. And you can also become a distributor, and there's no investment. Please don't tell people not to wear a mask. You are absolutely right. Wear your mask until you get this. All right? Absolutely. I agree with that 100%. I want to thank those of you who are watching, and I want to thank the two of you for sharing this information with everybody. Wear the mask. Wear the mask. I wear the mask when I'm around people, even though I know when I come in the house, it's going to kill everything. But I'm not coming out the house until 2027. Me and Tyrone. Okay, I got to give a motivational message now. Thank you so much. Y'all take care. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Thank you all.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Whew. That is a jaw dropper. And a song years ago, protect yourself. I want you to go to Vollara, VOLLARA.com/Les Brown. And so what I'd like to do is talk to you about a message and where are my quotes and everything? Today I want to talk to you about, okay, thank you so very much. This is Butter, the Queen. I want to talk to you about, you can do what I do. I talked about this yesterday, but I'm going to talk about it some more today. And the reason I'm going to go up in here is because there are a lot of people that need help. A lot of people that need to know ways in which they can use their talents, abilities, and skills. So if you're one of those people, I want you to put in voice in the comment section, because when I come back, and it'll take me about 10 minutes for Butter to change this right here, I'm going to share with you how I earned my first $1 million 3 years ago. when I became a professional speaker, an inspirational speaker with my story. And I'm gonna give you time to get some people there. What I'm about to share with you, people on my level, they don't. But I don't think that God has spared my life just to help those who have get more. So I'm going to share with you how I earned my first million. You do what I tell you to do, you will change your situation. I know the majority of you will not do it. And that's none of my business. I'm only talking to people that are hungry, people that want more for themselves, people who are not sitting around biting their nails hoping they get a relief check, people who are waiting to make a New Year's resolution that will be forgotten by 12 noon, January the 1st. I'm not talking to them. People who are just enamored and hypnotized and spend all their time watching entertainment. No, my message is not for you. I want to talk to people who are hungry, who want to be their own boss, who want to change their situation, change their circumstances, and understand what I mean when I say there are three kinds of people. There are winners, there are losers. That's the majority of people because they don't study, they don't develop themselves, and they're winners who've not discovered how to win. And that was me for years. I knew I was a winner, but I didn't know what to do with what I had. I didn't know how to capitalize on it. I didn't know how to make it work for me. So I'm focused on how do I milk 2020. 2020 did too much to me and my family for me not to milk it to the very last drop. I'm getting everything that I can out of it. And you got to be serious. Looking for entrepreneurial opportunities. Why? It's better to have money coming in and not need it than to need it and not have it. That's why some of you listening right now, it would be in your best interest to just run as fast as you can to Vollara, VOLLARA.com/Les Brown. There are people who are going to want this technology. And I'm going to introduce you to some other people. There are people who are doing some incredible things, creating some incredible things. Now, they lost their job and that exposed them to some ideas and they decided to act on it. People say necessity is the mother of invention. No, refusing to accept things as they are is the mother of invention. And when I looked at my life as it was at one point, I said, no, I'm not going out like this. Whatever it takes, I have to work night and day, 3 different jobs. I'm going to do it. I don't like somebody telling me what to do. I'm not mentally fit to work for a job where I have to get permission how long I could stay at lunch or go on vacation, or most of all, how much I'm worth. I remember being a salesperson. And the general manager, the sales manager said my check was too large and cut my check, cut my commission check. There's a lady, Marie out of Cincinnati. And she was fired from her job. You know why? She sold electrical supplies. And they told her she's a single mother of 5. They told her, we're going to downgrade you. You won't be able to sell anymore. And she said, no, we're going to take you off commission. And the reason they did that, because she's making so much money. She's making a lot of money, and they felt that was just too much for her. Isn't that nervy? And so she resisted, said, I'm a single mother. And I need to be on commission because you're not going to pay me what I'm worth. I'm not making this up. In fact, I'm going to find her and interview her. And so they fired Marie. But guess what Marie Cosgrove did? She started another company and outsold them. And the CEO who fired her called her and say, can we make a deal? Would you buy our company? She said, show me your numbers. I'm going to interview her. I'm going to find her. This just came to me. Where you're going, what you're going through right now, it's going to introduce you to a part of yourself that you don't know right now. Keep the faith, baby. Keep the faith. Don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. We got to do some Simon said. Simon said, keep the faith. Be depressed. Simon didn't say that. The devil is a liar. What you doing talking to her? Listen to me. I'm gonna get Marie on the phone. But listen, she said, let me see your numbers. When she saw their numbers, I'm not going to tell you the whole thing. I'm just going to get her. We're going to change. What do we need to do to change this right now? Is that right? We're going to end it right now? Yeah. Don't y'all go anywhere. I'm going to find her. I'm going to interview her. She's bad somebody. Up in here. Up in here. This is your time. You hear me? I'm not just laughing and feeling good about this. This is your time. I want you to put voice in the comment section. If you agree that it's time for you to believe in you, it's time for you to take a chance on you. Yeah. Well, I tell you, this thing called life, who cares a thing about this?